So fucked. All right. Wait, what's the name of this podcast again?
Not a podcast.
I know. All right, everyone. Welcome back to This Is Not a Podcast, the show where I try and fit as many ping pong balls into Mitch's butthole as I can.
Yay!
Anyway, today we're having our first very special guest, Nicholas Mullins, here on the show.
Hello.
Happy to be here. It's first day on the show.
All right. So
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, we've both known you for quite a while.
Yeah. I've known Santi for a long time. Probably since like second grade.
Since the early days. Second grade.
Fucking like long ass. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
yeah, go bro.
Mitch. I've
We're
known Mitch for
we're about to get this podcast
long while
officially
too,
started.
Mitch,
There
I feel
she
like
goes, the official start of the podcast. All right, get her going. What you got for us?
Mitch, I feel like I've actually like we didn't become friends till this year, but
We've known each other.
Yeah, since like I think I was a sophomore.
Yeah. Then I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Because of track.
Good.
Come on. Diet. It's cheap, so can't be expecting much.
Bitter, but it's good.
Yeah, it'll get the job done. All right, so Mitchell, being the head of this podcast, what we got lined up for today?
All right. Let me move my
Besides
chair
having
over
special
here
guest.
so you guys can hear me.
Sure.
These chairs are kind of fucked over.
It's okay.
Okay, so you know we didn't really plan this one out.
No,
but
we're just gonna
babble along and have fun with it.
Sure.
So,
Did anybody get born today?
Born today?
Yeah. Let's see. January 3rd. Third birthdays. Let's see.
Well, U.S. just airstriked Iran. That's something to talk about.
Oh fuck
I heard
yeah!
about that. They killed some guy.
They killed
that was not good.
the general of the Iran. He's like the greatest warrior for Iran, and we just killed him. So now
World War III.
I know
World War III. It's coming.
Iran.
Get your draft tickets ready.
I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Iran invaded our embassy, and Trump just sent over 1,500 more soldiers to Iran.
Oh boy.
And so we're getting very we're causing a lot of tension between Iran and us.
Getting into a bit of a tussle over there, and his name was Qasem Soleimani.
Yeah.
Qasem
Yeah, he was he was the
Soleimani.
leader basically. He was like their savior. He was crazy over there. But yeah,
Basically, we killed him because he was supposedly the head of a coup special forces unit, and that was believed to be responsible for the killings of many Americans. And President Trump wanted him dead, so we had a precision airstrike on him and
Last night.
took the cocksucker out.
did you know we fucked him up at the airport?
Yeah,
We
at the
destroyed
Baghdad airport, right
we
there,
fucked their airport
in front of the
Oh
world.
god.
That's ballsy
Yeah.
shit. I don't
very
know.
ballsy shit.
Wow.
Some very ballsy shit. I think that's actually kind of fucked up. We destroyed their airport. Now
I don't think we destroyed the whole thing.
We
Maybe
just-
a bit of it.
we destroyed like the front, like the
The main entrance.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
But are you sharing?
Also, I guess another news. Trump was recently impeached.
yeah.
The process is going
So
through now.
yeah, so the Congress impeached him with a crazy vote. It was like 280 to fucking 60.
Yeah, it was
Some shit like that.
very, very high in favor of impeaching Trump.
Yeah, but obviously, if you guys don't know how politics work, like most of, Will Reynolds, if you're listening, you don't know how politics work. It still has to pass through the Senate, so.
He's not out yet, everyone.
Yes.
Well, he's not out.
Don't cheer
I'm not
yet.
gonna say yet.
Don't cheer
because
yet.
It might jinx the whole thing over.
You know, Mitch. So you showed me that Casey Neistat video of 2019 recap.
Oh,
of
yeah.
time in general.
Yeah,
so
and
it was good. It was good.
Dude, it
But,
nearly made me cry.
What was it?
I'll pull it up if you want to watch.
Pull it up.
Yeah, it was so it was basically Casey Neistat. He
It was it hit.
It seriously did hit. It was kind of mind blowing.
Who was Casey Neistat?
He's just like he's a
YouTuber.
YouTuber. But he drew a timeline, and he said he looked at himself at age 19. He ran away from home and he was at New York, and he didn't mind about he never, if someone asked him about himself, he said he would only talk about the future. He would never talk about the past. And for like us right now, if someone asked us about ourselves, we wouldn't tell them about our past.
We'd tell them where we're going. Like,
We would tell them about what we want to
college
do
or whatever
and
else
what
they had.
what college we want to go to and what major we want to major in and what.
It's a good philosophy. You know, don't look on.
Yeah.
Don't look at your
happened,
past.
look what you can
As
do.
you get older, his like what he was talking about was like as you get older, the more you focus on what you did in the past because you know you don't have as much left.
You don't have
And-
much of a future
Yeah,
left.
and what also was fucked about it, he did like, it was an easy calculation, but
Oh.
it
yeah,
was,
that
he was comparing himself to his 5-year-old daughter, and he's 38, his daughter's 5, and he said, I don't know what it was, but
He's talking
it
about
was
how
like-
like a year is like currency, but like it has different weights to different people based on how long you've been alive.
so
Oh,
when you're
wow.
38,
That's pretty fucking deep.
when a year feels like that.
Uh-huh.
It was like, it's only 2.8% of your life or something or some shit like that, but it's like
So
40% of his 5-year-old daughter's
yeah,
life.
what he's saying is like his daughter's been alive for 5 years. Like 1 year is essentially 20% of her life. So like a year seems super slow because she's only lived 5 of them ever.
Right.
But Casey's like, I think he just turned 38, so that's like, like 2.8, 2.6 or something like that percent. So like a year seems super fast to him because he's lived so many of them.
Right. Right.
And he said like if you actually like think about it, when you were, let's just say 7, when you were 7, a year felt like an eternity. It felt so long.
He's right too, because you know what's interesting. Like, I feel like as I was watching that video, the first thing I wondered was like, where did high school go?
Yeah.
It went so fast.
It went
Like
so
elementary
fast.
school and middle school felt so slow. Like just being
I just
being
remember
a child felt slow.
Yeah.
I remember
These
just
past
in
4
middle
years
school.
flown by.
Middle school just felt so long. I fucking hated it. Like I just fucked
really
around at
did.
middle school.
I hated both middle school and elementary.
I
That's
just-
just
yeah.
not my.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't terrible, but they really weren't. They weren't anything
I
special. High school's been
despised
amazing.
every moment
High
of
school's
it. Yeah.
been good.
High school's been great so far.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the video. I mean, it's 10 minutes long. So
Yeah, so
but like we don't have to watch. I'll like
show him the
it's
calculation
interesting.
part.
Sure.
It's basically he just. They're right there. That's fucked. In 2020,
Oh, it's this guy.
The intro's good. Too,
Yeah, this
so go
guy.
watch that.
I've seen this guy before.
2020
I don't remember his
sounds
name.
so futuristic.
Yeah.
So crazy. I love it though.
Next decade.
Franny, what does it say?
It's a trap. Don't grow up. It's a trap.
Peter Pan.
So I
A
woke
wise
up
man.
This morning, a 38-year-old guy who's married and has 3 kids. When did that happen?
Yeah. It's
Mm.
See, anyway, I want to pull up. I want to just show you this part.
Years means. And 1 year, as a percentage of that, is pretty small. But for
Yeah, you
so
like
we only
there's like
get one lifetime. This is the constant. No matter who you are or how long you live, you only get one lifetime. And a year, the years that make up a lifetime, well, this becomes the variable. I'm 38, she's 5.
That's his dad.
Francine.
Those look good as hell.
Yeah, I know.
Brittany's 5 years. So as a percentage of my whole life, a year is only 2.6% of that life. But for Franny, who's 5, 1 year for her is 20%
Which
of
is
her life.
fucked
A
up.
year for me
God.
is
Isn't that
7
fucked
times
up?
Yeah.
faster.
Alright, this is a long video. We don't need to watch the entire thing. But
True.
what I was also gonna say, isn't that kind of fucked?
Yeah.
It's really kind of scary, honestly.
Like that's like a completely
As
different
we
way
get
of
older-
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
that's why
faster
all
it's
of the
gonna go.
years seem so long. So
And
we
so,
don't
like-
know how long we've lived.
Yeah. And the older you get, the more quicker it goes. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. There's nothing we can do to stop that, which is very scary. And then also, I was talking with our friend Louie, and he said, fuck this decade that we just lived. It's all about like this decade, and we're going like it's going to be
I can't wait to be 20.
It's going to be completely different.
It's gonna be fun.
Be 20. All right, wait, what's the difference?
No, like just in my 20s, you know? Like I feel like my 20s
Oh,
are gonna
yeah.
be like just like
Like
freedom,
Santi, you could
exploration.
Yeah, no, the 20s is probably gonna be the prime of our life.
I think so too.
We're literally about to experience the best decade of our life.
Yeah.
The 20s are gonna.
And you can
20s
be,
is gonna be
you
hot.
could be you're gonna fucking fly a plane
Hot.
in this decade. You're gonna fucking go to Stanford. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But the thing is, honestly, we could probably have kids in this decade.
Yeah,
Which is really
it's weird.
fucked up.
And people are gonna get married.
People are gonna get married and we're gonna have
millionaires,
kids.
Like who knows what's gonna happen? But what I think is interesting about like just being in the age of like a 20-year-old is that like nothing really matters. Like you're so uncertain about everything. So like there's so many possibilities. And
Yeah,
then,
you
like,
still have the rest of your life
You
ahead
can
of
also
you.
mess up day after day and start back up at 28 and nothing happened in the past 8 years. ever.
So
Mhm.
like
I think
you
that's
can,
amazing.
Yeah, that's well said, because you can take very high risks in your 20s, and like that's when you're in your 20s, that's the time to take risks.
Yeah.
That's the time to just like, fuck it, I'm gonna start my own business.
Right.
And if it fails,
It's time
it fails.
to like move
Yeah.
across the world.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, just move back.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly,
it doesn't matter.
You have 30 more, 40 more, 50 years to make up for your failure, your lost time. Failure is not like a bad thing. It's like actually
It's a good thing because you learn from it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm very excited for this decade.
Me
I
too.
can't wait for this.
2020.
2020, bro.
Wow.
Sounds
Boys.
so futuristic.
You boys reading anything right now? I know
Obvi-
Mitch is.
yeah,
Mitch is
obviously,
always
bro.
reading.
Obviously.
Mitch is always reading
You
something.
guys.
Santi, you read?
Hell no.
I
I
don't
do
really
not
read
read
either.
much.
I can't wait to read Walden.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm getting really big into like philosophy and like that type, and like understanding the world and life. I think it's sick, dude.
Alright, well, there's not many interesting birthdays on January 3rd.
Really?
Oh, Eli Manning.
I
I
don't know.
don't care about you.
You know, okay.
Fucking trash.
Mitch, I
though.
feel like you're gonna be a little jealous, but I have to mention it because it sounds so sick. So, I didn't know this until yesterday, but so Stanford does these commencement speeches.
Mhm.
So like at the beginning of the school year, they bring in a big speaker and like they
Is Elon Musk fucking going?
it might be.
I'm going
We don't
to,
know yet,
I'm
but
going
like
to
there's
review.
a chance that it's Elon Musk because like in 2005 it was Steve Jobs. Last year it was Tim Cook. Or 2008 it was Oprah. They've had like Supreme Court justices, all these guys.
Can you like
I mean,
being
if
dead
it's
ass?
Elon Musk,
can
I'd
you-
be so excited.
Can you video him?
Yeah, man, I'll
videotape
get
him?
that for you.
Serious, or like get a picture with him, or like
Get a
kiss
picture
him.
with him, yeah.
Fucking kiss him, dude. Kiss him for me.
But
I'm
excited to see
obsessed
what
with
it is.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, J.R.R. Tolkien was born today.
Oh, big Lord of the Rings guy.
Yep. Yep. Those were some decent movies.
True.
He didn't-
The movies
he
were
didn't
good.
direct them,
The
but-
game was good. Well, it's not really by him, but like the game
Yeah.
was good.
Video games are good.
Shadow of Mordor and
Those are some good games.
Oh.
I fucking loved that game. Did you play the second one?
I didn't like it as much because it's just the same one. It's the first one with like a tiny bit different plot and like I just wasn't into it
Yeah.
because I already.
I
played the
didn't
whole
like
first
it
one.
because like the guy looked so weird.
Really?
He
yeah.
looked
No,
so,
you're
he
right
looked
about
like a
that.
female in it. It was like what?
I just
Yeah,
the
he looked
gameplay
so
was too
weird.
similar. It was like why
Yeah.
did I spend like I think I paid $30. Like why did I pay $30?
They
for
coulda
the
easily
same
just-
game again.
Added on a few DLCs and called it a day.
Yeah, they
You're
could
like, see, that would be a good use of a DLC. That game.
exactly. That was a great game though. The gameplay was really good.
Mm. Yeah. Smooth ass gameplay.
I love free roam games.
Mm-hmm.
Like Assassin's Creed, Shadow of Mordor, and like all those type of games are my favorites because
Oh.
free roam.
My dog.
Hey, settle down there, Chipper.
Fuck off, you little wanker.
So boys, this weather, like Why is it
Weather's
snowing?
ass.
I mean,
I hate
it's
this
shit.
It's bad weather, but it's
Did
December. Why is it not colder? Why is it not snowing?
I fucking hate this. Like,
Did you
it's
guys,
such
did
a
you guys
letdown.
know we're living in the 7th most gloomiest city?
That doesn't surprise me at all. It's literally gray here, like
We are,
5 out
yeah.
of 7 days
like,
of the week.
we're just put in this world to be depressed. Fuck
Dude,
this
that's
weather.
why everyone's on TikTok over here. Like,
Yeah.
there's literally nothing better to do with our time.
I do like. Actually, no. I hate the. It's so gross outside right now. Like, I would completely. If it was dry, I would definitely be penny boarding with you guys or something like
Yeah,
that.
true.
But like,
Penny
it's
boarding now.
wet and rainy.
But wait, let's get it back on this topic of TikTok.
Okay.
So
You boys
Fuck
use
Mitch,
TikTok? Let's start
fuck
there.
Mitch, no,
I
Mitch
hate
is
to say it. I'm a TikTok user.
yeah, me
fucking
too.
hate TikTok.
Mitch,
Okay, yeah,
Mitch
yeah,
is the
Santi.
only one here who doesn't use TikTok. And what's your reasoning behind it?
Cause it is annoying as fuck. I hate all of the people on it. I, hate
think
the
it's very
community.
amusing. It's funny.
I hate the community.
Like, you gotta find the right stuff, but it's
Yes, and no, it definitely you have to scroll through about like 5 or 6 to get a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, like, it's worth it. Like, just scrolling through 5 or 6.
I don't know. I
It's
just don't.
hilarious sometimes.
I just don't like
It's
being
good
on
shit.
my phone, and I feel like you guys literally watch TikTok nonstop.
No, you're
all
right.
I get,
I was gonna
all
say
I get
that,
in my
like-
messages is TikToks.
My true.
That's why I hate
My
it. Like
Time usage of TikTok like varies a lot.
I would
It can be.
I would much rather
well,
be doing
it
something.
all
more
depends on
productive.
what you choose to click the like button on. See, I only click the like button on that on shit that makes me actually laugh out
So,
loud.
yeah, you
so
get
that's
more of
all
that.
I get in my feed.
Okay, but besides laughing, does it truly benefit you? It like
Not in the
okay,
slightest.
then why, then
Yeah,
why
no,
are you
not
doing
at
it?
all.
Then why are you doing it for hours?
Because I have
upon
like
days?
nothing. But,
You know,
I mean, I do have better shit to be doing.
I hate
Exactly.
saying this because I'm gonna sound like Mr. Tui, and I hate when he says it, but we're the generation of instant gratification, and we like TikTok gives us instant gratification, allows
Yeah.
us to be temporarily happy. And
Exactly.
That's what
Yes.
we love about it.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, that's what I'm. That's why I guess I'm not that or whatever. What you just fucking said. I don't know.
Not
Instant
normal.
gratification.
Yeah, instant gratification.
He's just not normal.
My mom says that too. It's the worst.
We're not patient.
I just hate when. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not patient
No,
at all.
no,
but I
no.
hate when older generations criticize us for it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like-
it gets old.
Yeah, just
we're
let
just
us
it gets
live.
old.
Yeah,
Just
and
let
we're
us
just
live.
dealing with what
Like
I mean,
like you
other
guys
generations gave us.
had your teenage times. We're having our teenage times. Just
Exactly.
let us live and just have faith in us. Faith in us.
It can be hard to have faith in us sometimes, though. When you
Yeah, I
see,
know.
When you see like what's happening around.
I don't
I
have
know.
faith in. I mean,
I do. I think
have.
like
I'm literally 50 and 50, just because we are so like spoon fed.
I think
That's
we're-
the only thing I don't like about
I have faith in like 5 people. And those 5 people will invent AI to backpack the rest of humanity.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
that's what's
probably
gonna
right.
happen. After that we're good.
I believe in like our generation. I think that we're young and we're experimenting but
Yeah.
we're also like in a little bit of a dry patch, and we're like there's other things going around or happening around like our generation that like seem very negative. I don't necessarily think today's political climate is the fault of our generation. I think it's the fault of other generations, and we're the ones that have to sit through it.
Yeah, see-
so but we're the ones that are going to change it. I also think.
Yeah, so I was talking with my stepbrother, and he is majoring in some technological field. I forget. It's like something. It has to do with something with AI, like artificial intelligence. But so he told me the story how Mark Zuckerberg was questioned by Congress. I don't know if you guys like watched that or something. You know how he was in Congress because he was.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, you got
few months ago.
subpoenaed
Yeah.
for
So,
Facebook.
yeah,
like,
so-
yeah.
this old white man, he was like 70 years old. He needs to just get out of office or Congress or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said something around, well, Mark Zuckerberg, aren't you listening through my daughters and my grandsons through their iPhones? And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm a social media network. I didn't build the iPhone. And I feel like that's a great example on how these older people, they don't understand technology. You know what I mean? They don't understand technology at all.
No, they don't, because like they didn't grow up with it. Like They did not
Yeah.
cope with it at all.
That would
It's
like
completely
I'll give it
new
to
to
them.
them.
That sounds hard. That sounds hard.
And they
like
the
having
thing is
one
like
way of life for like 20 years, and then like all of a sudden it just switches, and then you have to learn a completely new thing.
yeah.
Like at least we were,
Yeah,
We
see,
were
like,
brought up
okay,
into that.
the
We were
only reason
born
that
with
our
it.
generation is good at using technology now is because we don't have to worry about our kids. We don't have to worry about our job.
True.
We only have to worry about a tiny little bit of schoolwork that we have to do every once in a while. And other than that, our lives are completely open to do whatever the fuck we want. Like, we can learn about technology, we can
Yeah.
you know,
Santi,
do whatever.
I feel like you may agree with me on this, but like I know you'll have, because Mitch, you probably haven't been there yet. Do you agree that the college application process is harder today than it was 30 years ago when our parents were?
1,000 times.
It's hard as fuck.
Everything my
And,
parents
like,
said.
and I hate that like older adults discredit like the amount of work that we have to put into and like could say that we complain too much.
Yeah.
But like I genuinely think that college admissions today are like significantly harder than they were when our parents ever did them or our grandparents. Were
Yeah,
doing
of
them.
course, because
not
like
just-
college wasn't expected back then. It was just an option.
And
You didn't
technology
have
makes
to.
it well.
Not just
Technology makes it
admission.
accessible but harder at the same time because they boost the requirements that you need
Right.
to do for everything, while making it more accessible to everybody.
Right.
I'm gonna be not just admission. I just think college is harder in general. College is like a requirement for you to get a job now.
Yeah, that too. I don't even remember where I heard it or if I read it, but like I saw this really interesting thing about how like in our grandparents' generation, like you could make like a really good salary off of just like manual work and not going to college, and that was like 60 years ago. And then
yeah.
as soon as technology came out, that all changed, and we like college is almost like a prerequisite to have a decent job.
Right.
Unless
yeah.
you're really brave and
Yeah, unless like you entrepreneurship or like something like very lucrative but risky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Interesting shit.
it's almost like perfect metaphor for like the rest of our lives. You know, like technology is just gonna
Taking
get
over.
more and more advanced, but like the more advanced it gets, the more they're gonna try and separate. Like, how do I say this? Like, separate those who stand out. There's gonna be more steps
Yeah.
for you to be able to stand out in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And like the college application is a perfect example of that because everyone has access, but not everyone is qualified. If you get that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just like talking about technology in general. I think technology has gone a long way, but the thing is, the book I'm reading right now, Elon Musk by something Vance, Ashley Vance or something like that. He talks about how we haven't had much innovation late. Like we've only been worrying about computers and like the internet and like social media. We haven't had anything big besides like everything that we've had innovation in the past 30 years have just been with like computers.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Elon Musk is like he's the only person that's actually changing that with like electric cars and solar panels and
Space
rocket
exploration.
ships. Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
And so and he said, there was this quote that Elon Musk said, he was like, I think that the reason why we haven't had much innovation lately is because too many smart people are going into law and politics and like engineering.
Because it makes the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone just wants to make money.
Exactly.
Just want to make money and call it
You
a
know,
day.
that was another thing that I saw. Now I'm thinking about it. It was a video I watched. It was like about like the wage gap, and that's when they were talking about like how college is essentially what defines the wage gap because you need to go to college to get a better paying job.
Mm-hmm.
And like exactly what you were talking about with like lawyers and them, like lawyers have become such a high paying job, and that's why people go to law school, and that's what's made like going to college so much more valuable.
Because
Right.
it's
There's
like
more
very
people
high
just-
demand.
yeah.
Like everyone wants a lawyer now.
Mhm.
Every company needs
And for some
100
reason,
lawyers.
people are willing to pay like obscene amounts for lawyers when like maybe it shouldn't be that high. Like same with like healthcare and other things. Like I think people are pretty complacent in paying as much as they do nowadays. When like I think we all know that it should be a little lower.
Mm-hmm.
Like it shouldn't be like thousands of dollars if you break your elbow. It should be like a couple hundred.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That makes sense.
And that's actually kind of weird to bring up is cancer. It's like I don't truly believe, but I kind of have some little thing in the back of my head that's telling me that someone has the cure to cancer. The government isn't releasing it because they make so much fucking money off of chemotherapy and patients that have cancer because they just rot through their bank account.
It's called population control. I'm
Ooh.
telling you.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
that
Population control.
That's a very unpopular
I'm fucking
opinion.
telling you. It's
That's
population control.
that's fucking weird because I was gonna say the same thing because Garrett Junk said that to me. He's
Yes.
like, if cancer is
Eradicated, there will be nothing to keep population under control.
yes, and
Cancer
cancer
takes
is the
millions of
top third,
lives.
the top third killing instrument in this world, and it kills
Right.
so many fucking people that if we become overpopulated,
Yeah, become overpopulated and we'd go extinct.
yes,
Over wars, over
food would become
No,
very
you're
high
exactly
demand.
right.
Yes.
Speaking of like overpopulation, I feel like that's a very unpopular opinion. Like maybe this isn't the opinion you guys even hold, but like
No,
we need population control.
We
As
do.
much
Yes.
as we
We need-
hate
we
killing
need it.
each other and like
need
This
it.
you
is
know, being
my
inhumane,
exact.
we need
This is why
population
I
control.
think in our generation, the third world war is coming.
Probably.
That's my prediction. The
I honestly-
third
no,
world
no, no,
war is
I-
coming.
But I don't think it's
by
gonna
the
be a
time
ground, or
we
boots on the
die.
ground more.
Yeah, what?
I don't think it's gonna
Nuclear.
be boots on the ground. I think like a lot of
Ballistic
fighting.
Oh,
nowadays
yeah,
is,
no, we're all fucked.
It's drones, it's
Ballistic
nukes,
missiles.
Yeah, we're all
it's- Yeah,
fucked.
exactly.
We're
But we're definitely screwed. Like cities are gonna be taken out, but
yeah, like
population-
vaporized.
But like it's really sad when it like
yeah,
I mean,
like
I
our
see why
world
people-
is gonna be glassed.
see, I feel like population control is such a key part to life because
I think it's a big contributor to global warming as well.
yeah,
amount of
no,
people we
no,
have on this earth.
I'm completely with you on that one too.
Yep.
But
Yep.
that's why this is kind of going off topic with population control. But I kind of get mad that when people get pissed that I say like my family hunts, like the only reason why we're allowed to hunt is because we're just controlling the population of deer.
Yeah.
And I don't like, and we're really not like trying to hurt these deer. We're just dipping our feet in real life, like we're just dipping our feet in nature. Like
Yeah.
we're hunting for food. We
It's
actually
like,
eat
it's
that deer.
what we were originally supposed to
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
Until
And
we invented technology.
I just kind of get pissed when people get mad at me for hunting or some shit like that.
Oh hell no! Fuck that.
No, you and I've talked to you about.
Yeah.
Bro,
like, about
can we go
this
hunting
stuff.
sometime?
Like,
Dude,
I
I don't
hunt.
fucking-
Wait,
I
what
don't
do
think
you
I could.
what do you hunt with?
For
Is it a
deer-
gun or bow? Cause
for- okay.
I can do. I don't bow. Fuck that. No.
I'll do bow.
I have
Really? Yeah.
I have three different weapons.
I just think using a gun to kill a deer is just so inhumane. And
It's a
unnatural.
little. It's a little.
Okay, yeah.
It's so unnatural.
with
It's a little unfair. I'll admit that
Yes,
like,
it's
okay,
so
like-
unfair.
But like,
our ancestors, Native Americans, they didn't have fucking guns until
Until the
Christopher Columbus came over
Europeans
here.
came. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I completely agree with you. That's unfair. But, I mean, it's there. Technology's there. But the thing is, I feel like it's more... We're getting more into nature if we're using a bow. Like,
Yeah.
a compound bore or a crossbow. It's still a bow.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's a little easier to control crossbow. But, you know, I do have 3 weapons. For a deer, I'd either hunt with a crossbow or a 12 gauge. And then with a squirrel, I would shoot 22 long rifle.
Decent.
okay, I see.
Decent.
What do you boys think of water having a price? 'Cause we
Water
watched a video
having a
in
price?
Oh
right
my god!
now
Okay,
about
I
how
am so
water-
that shit is
overpricing water.
That shit is pushing the brink. It's gonna go up.
I am-
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Water
water
is
is
in
like we
very
treat it
high
like
demand.
it's infinite right now,
Uh-huh.
and that's
It's not.
why there's water scarcity in
That's
third world
ex-
countries.
It's
and
the exact same
South-
situation as
and then
our
we're so
as
wasteful
our
with it because it
grandparents.
doesn't have a price.
Yeah.
So like,
So-
yeah.
It's the exact same situation that our grandparents and our parents had with oil. They
Mhm.
thought there was just an unlimited
That's another
supply.
thing.
And then all of a sudden they realize there is.
Oh fuck,
And
we're
it's
out.
expensive
Like
as fuck now.
yeah, It's
That's
so
the same
expensive
thing, like,
now.
So that's the same thing. Oil and water are becoming very limited, and I am so for driving the prices up for water because it's high demand. That's just how business works.
Yeah.
If it's
It's
high demand,
but it's gonna piss a lot of people
I don't
off. 'cause
care,
It's
dude.
I think
it's a
what's
necessity.
necessary.
It's
It is,
very what's
but I also
necessary.
think having, like maybe not the like insanely high price, but like having a price on water
Yeah,
is what,
definitely.
is what
Just
will
a
make
little
us
bit.
less
Cape-
wasteful.
Cape
like
Town, South Africa, went out like
you know day zero is
completely
like that's
dried
like
out.
it's like the day when they're gonna dry out of water and like South
completely dried out.
Cape Town was like 30 days away from drying out, but then their government was like, yo, you guys need to like save some water.
Like, they
But-
had- they had-
and they saved water and now they don't have a day zero, but like which is like some crazy shit that like if we really try we can actually make a difference in like how much water we use
Yeah.
if we try. And
For
like
sure.
See, like, Mrs. Bailey, my environmental teacher, she went on ranting on how we don't need fresh water. We don't need drinking water to flower or to water our flowers, or
Yeah.
for agriculture. We don't need that. We can just.
oh
use,
yeah,
like,
agriculture is
that's
big.
that's our main usage of fresh water is agriculture.
Like as much like I'm not like pro like completely like quitting meat eating and stuff like that, but like the most water that we use
It
goes
takes, like-
into
It goes into
feeding
agriculture
that
and feeding
we-
animals.
Yeah,
that
feeding
we
it
animals
takes
that
like
we eat.
16 gallons to produce like a pound of beef.
Yeah, like literally a
which
burger is
fucking
like
crazy.
hella gallons of water. It's crazy.
It's just it's kind of gross. Like, why are we using that much water to just have a meal when we can have like a salad? Go fucking eat a salad for once, you fatties.
Another thing that I think is interesting about just water scarcity in like in different parts of the country, it's like so I went to California this summer for the first time and like they have a very well because they're like way closer to a day zero than our side of the country is like
Right.
Midwest and the East. So like they have a different view on water scarcity and water control in general. So like there's like signs everywhere that like you shouldn't keep your taps running, like don't take long showers, all this stuff. And like I feel like just like water rationing is so different in like the West Coast, and it's interesting. It's like it's a really big shift. Like I was like a little thrown off by it. And same with like plastic bags. They don't give you plastic bags at grocery stores. You have to pay for them.
Good.
And I'm looking it up here. Like some people are already starting to bet against water.
Yeah,
like
Michael
that one
Burry.
guy, Michael
Legitimate.
Burry.
Michael
Yeah,
Burry.
we studied this.
All right,
Yeah.
let me tell you about
That's
this.
exactly.
Let me tell you about this guy. He is a fucking genius, although he's kind of a dick at the same time. So he's buying huge amounts of land that have a shitload of water underground or like in permafrosts, like in just wherever, and those plots of land are going to go up dramatically in price because there's water there.
Yeah.
And so in the next
I think
Yeah, in the next 30
you guys
years.
talked about this guy at Investment Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Michael Burry, Michael Burry owns like a hedge fund.
Hashtag investment club. Everyone should join. Meets on Thursdays after school, after
Yes,
office
sir.
hours.
Is there one
Everyone
this
should
week?
show up
I was gonna ask that.
this week.
Like
Bruh.
the week coming.
Oh my lord!
Coming
Yeah.
Coming first
yeah.
back to show, of course.
Yeah.
All right,
It's every
good.
Thursday. Every
Good.
Thursday
Good.
available. We're
Good.
gonna be there.
That's what we like to hear.
100%.
Okay, so yeah, but anyways, this guy, Michael Burry, he's a hedge fund manager. He does a lot of stocks and a lot of like finance work. But the thing is, he's just been purchasing plots of land like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And let's say he buys a huge amount of land for $50 million, that could turn into $5 billion in the next like 30 years because the demand for water is skyrocketing, and you know, if that's his way of shorting water, then I guess that's your way of shorting water.
Yeah, I call it that.
Betting against water. That's kind of dope to say. Like you're betting against water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thing is though, we have a limited supply of the oceans though. It just
That too. Yeah.
it takes a lot of energy
It's also
to de-solidify.
desalinate. Like, I think I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it's really weird how like 1% of all water in this world is like fresh and drinkable, and like why, like I want to know like what it takes to make the other 99% that we can't use, you know, potable, drinkable, whatever you want to call it.
That's fucked to say. Like, and
Because we have so much. Because
And,
like
like,
we really do have a hell of a lot
We
of
have
water. on
hella
this country,
water.
but we can't touch it. It's like
Because
putting
it's-
like a bowl of food in front of a baby, but like they can't eat it.
But it's
Or,
like,
like, maybe they
it's
can
like
have a
that
grape,
shit is full of
you know?
cyanide. Like
Yeah,
you can't drink
exactly.
salt water, it'd kill you.
And so like, and also like desalination is extremely expensive. and all
Very
these things.
expensive. Yeah.
Very
So, like
expensive.
it's not
It takes a lot of energy.
It's not like a efficient way of getting water
actually
at
very-
at this point in
Yeah,
time.
it's
See, what-
inefficient
Yeah,
towards
exactly.
our goal.
if someone could make it affordable and
That would change the game.
Yeah, or
If
like
you could
renewable.
make desalination
using
like
renewable
affordable and efficient, then like I don't think there would be water crisis anywhere.
you become a billionaire.
That's
You
it.
become a.
But also,
Bro,
you know, that was another thing we were talking about earlier. Like, you were talking about like cure for cancer and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, it's a little immoral to like profit off of
It is
things like that.
It is.
it's immoral to
It's
profit
really
off
fucked.
any kind of need.
Yeah.
It's
So
really
like,
still
you know-
people do
you
it
know
anyway.
The polio vaccine.
Yeah.
I think a really good thing about that is like the guy who found the polio vaccine, he chose not to patent it because if he had patented it, it would have been like way more expensive than it is.
Mhm.
And like now it's cheap because he never patented it. And I think that's a really good thing. And maybe he didn't make as much money as he should have. Like he did the right thing morally, you know,
Yep.
because he saved millions of lives and he did it in a cost efficient way.
Yeah.
Same goes for like cancer and all these other like world problems. Like to patent off of them, I'm not gonna say you can't do it, but like it's a bit of a dick move. Let's say that.
It is a
it's
dick
so
move. Yes,
fucked.
100%.
It's so fucked.
Very dick move.
It's huge. You're such a douchebag if you do that shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, you make a lot of money and you're controlling the population and you're profiting off of needs and.
Oh my fuck, boys. We're getting to the bottom of this. It's tasting like ass now.
Bro, it's good.
I'm a
fan.
It
I would-
tastes like, bro, try that shit.
10 out of 10
It
would
tastes
buy
like
again.
fucking ass right now.
I'm not
Would
Just
buy
read the
again.
bottom.
Fan of that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I didn't like the first sip, but Santi, this is good shit, bro.
Eh,
We're taking one more.
it
We're
gets the
taking
job
one.
done.
Alright, well.
You know what I'm saying? Gets the job done.
I feel like if I
It's
keep on,
bitter.
Yeah, very.
I feel like
very
if I keep
right
on
now.
drinking it, I feel like I'd like it. But
Yeah, I think I've been sipping on it for so long now.
Remember, this is sparkling cranberry juice. Nothing,
Mhm.
nothing to be worried about.
I think I could have like a glass of it with like a dinner
Yep.
to just clean the palate.
Yeah.
I think
Interesting.
my phone's ringing. All right, well,
Alright,
it's
this
been
is-
37 minutes.
Yeah,
That's a
this-
fucking long one.
This is starting to get fucked.
All right,
so,
we'll have Nick Mullins back on, and it's gonna be a hell of a
hopefully-
lot better. And
Hopefully, sometime in the future, we'll get him back on.
we're gonna
But
fucking
we got a
grow.
lot of other people to get on the show.
We gotta
That's
grow.
true.
We gotta
Yeah.
grow. All right, stay tuned.